Narration 1. Memories. He sat down in the chair in the darkness and leaned his arms on the table in front of him. He turned his face to the door, and under the flickering light, his face looked like that unlike his own nature. Only his eyes moved to watch the moths fly into the room through the door that was slightly ajar, and burn themselves in the scorching fire of the kerosene lamp. Poor creatures, he thought, you throw yourselves into the fire and in that instance, burnt to death. Then you become a black dot on the table. Just a simple black dot is what remains of what complex life you had in the world. I remember when I was as crazy as you are. I loved what I never had, and what I could never gain. When she died, I was ready to perish to quell the pain that I felt for the very thing I wish I never had. Nothing has ever helped me through it, nor will that ever change. Even the war let me down with only half a heart. Now it's an open wound, bleeding out of sorrow or out of remembrance. He absent-mindedly turned his gaze to look through the window. Out of the pane of glass, he could see part of the stable and the sullen willow tree, whose high branches slumped over so that it would appear like that of a very large umbrella. He thought. Her favorite tree. His lips pursed at the thought. He turned again. On his right stood a bed, a king-sized mattress mound with an intertwining rose pattern design, and a folded blanket of a similar design, and a high, clean pillow to match. The man sat up in the chair and reached out to pull open the window that overlooked a black, cloudy night. While taking a moment to enjoy the swift but gentle breeze, he then acknowledged the small wooden box on his lap, labeled Memories. He did not need to open the box in order to see the pain embedded in it. "This is your last night with me," he said. "You will no longer see daylight again. I have to bury you. You should never be known. I'm sorry for that. I have to burn you. Oh, I have to bury you. You know I have no other choice. Please, forgive me." And as if the box would respond by saying, "Don't worry, I forgive you," or some incantation that would ease the burden in his heart, he listened. Yet it stood there on his lap, just as silent as the night around him. He sighed. "Oh, I wish I could have just one more day with you." End Narration 1. Memories, Chapter 1.